Welcome back, guys, to Easy Sports Roundup. I'm your host, JT Hill. Today we're going to be talking about a little bit of our channel, what I'm going to be doing going forward, and CFP, Suns, ASU. Let's head into it, college basketball. Head to the intro. Kicking it off, we're just going to talk about the podcast a little bit. So, episode 37 is going to be called Consistency, and has a little bit to do with us and also the Suns. I'm using the Suns in this analogy because our podcast has not been very consistent. The Suns have not been very consistent. And in a way, our podcast has been kind of like the Suns because we just haven't been consistent. But I assure you, we're not going to go away. We're not going to be like, oh, in a month we'll come back. We're still going to do our podcast. But it's tough to do sports, go to school, and play. I don't like staying inside and just being cooped up doing podcasts every single weekday. So it's hard to make podcasts, and it's hard to want to do them, but growing a channel is all about consistency, and we need consistency. So I will be trying to upload weekly, at least twice a week. Quinn, he's doing football right now. It's going to end soon, so he should be almost back to doing podcasts. He hasn't been able to be doing podcasts because he didn't have a lot of practice and practice after school. But we should be. I always say this whenever we have another podcast for a while. I'm like, oh, I made a plan. We're gonna do 3 times a week, 2 times a week. I'm not gonna tell you guys a plan because every time I do that, it ends up being I don't even make a podcast for a week or two. But yeah, I'm finally making this podcast out. I've made here's the thing, we make podcasts, but some of them aren't always great, and I really only have 20 minutes to make one, and maybe I don't like it, I just don't post it. I made one this week, and I just didn't like it, so I didn't post it. But yeah, hopefully you guys just don't feel like we're gone, because we're not. And yeah, definitely going to keep it growing. Obviously, we want to grow and get a lot of subscribers, but also just, it's not even about the views and subscribers because I'm only a kid. It's just mainly about having fun, making podcasts, just what I like to do. But yeah, a little quick update. If you're watching this, I have a woodworking channel. Yes, it sounds very weird. I have a woodworking channel. I do woodworking. If you want to go subscribe to that, I haven't posted a video yet, but I will put the link in the description. So yeah, it is pretty cool. I'm making something right now. I'll give you a little sneak peek. Has something to do with this college. Obviously, my hometown, Maryland. Still love ASU, but got to rep the Terps today. We play Penn State, 10 a.m. But yeah, it has something to do with the Terps. A little sneak peek. But yeah, just woodworking in general. I just like doing it. It's very fun. And yeah, so hopefully you guys subscribe to that. It's just gonna be my part channel. This will be my main, but I do woodworking a couple times a week, and I'll just record myself doing it, and I'll just post it. So that'll be a fun thing for the summer whenever I'm pretty bored because it's pretty hot. But yeah, we're going to talk about CFP. Probably not going to change next year. But current seeding, 1, 2, 3, 4, and 12 seeds are the conference champions. The 12 seed plays in the first round. All the other seeds get a bye. And ASU got a bye this year, and people want it changed because of what Boise State, and you got ASU because they're the conference champions, and you got Clemson. But I think a lot of people got a little bit changed by ASU, and I wasn't shocked. I thought they actually had a chance with or without Jordan Tyson. But yeah, I like this one because it gives ASU a great shot because you just have to win the Big 12. But there was one that the SEC commissioner made, and it was 16 teams. The SEC gets 4 bids, Big 10 gets 4 bids, and then the ACC and the Big 12 get 2 bids each. And I kind of liked that because then we have 2 chances to make it. We have more, but the more I thought about it, it's just a Big Ten and SEC tournament by then, because you're still going to have more. You still have other teams that can make it without bids. But yeah, here's what I'm going to say about the playoffs, the college football playoffs. It'll never be perfect. Last year we had 4 teams, and people hated it. This year we had 12 teams. People liked it better, but people were like, oh, it's not the best. You really want to have a home playoff game, blah, blah, blah. Yes, I agree. I would 100% rather have a home playoff game than a bye. But I would not want an away playoff game because that we saw what happened this year. No one won. And I think a home playoff game at Mount America Stadium would be absolutely lit. And I would not be mad if we did that. I'll just say that. So yeah, I think ASU definitely has a great shot to make it. And I know that players are going to be hungry. Obviously, you don't got Scadaboo, but you got a lot of other players coming back. And they're second in the country with players coming back. First is Clemson. And if that doesn't show you what the culture is at ASU, I don't know what will. And I just very optimistic for this season. People say that Scadaboo was their only hope. I don't think that. Sam Levitt, phenomenal. Jordan Tyson, phenomenal. We got Kanye Udo, I think, from Army. He's pretty good. He had over 1,000 yards rushing. He's a running back. So, yeah. Going on to the Phoenix Suns. They won last night. It was a blowout against the Pelicans. I didn't watch a single minute of it because it's the Suns. I thought about just not talking about the Suns, but currently I have to look up their stuff because I wasn't even supposed to talk about them. They're 11th in the Western Conference, 28-32. 4 games back from the Kings. Yeah. It's tough. They're just going to have to go on a big winning streak. It's March 1st. They play until April 13th. So, just over a month to play. It's not the best right now. But, yeah. ASU football. We got Scadaboo doing his combine today. He's not going to participate in all of them. I want to say... Sorry, just checking. I think, yeah, he is not participating. He's skipping most of the combine skills. Yeah. Got that from Arizona Sports, you already know. Also, Bull. Absolutely crazy. He is crazy. He's kind of like a little Victor Wembanyama because he can shoot the 3-ball too pretty well. He can shoot. And I don't know. I mean, he's definitely a bright side. He's 25 years old. What? I thought he was way older than that. I thought he'd been in the league longer. Wow. Bobo, 25 years old. That's actually crazy. I say we keep him. I think he's on a 1-year contract. I do not know. But, yeah, he's great right now. Suns play. Wow, guys, I'm sorry. I was not supposed to talk about the Suns. Suns play tomorrow against the Timberwolves. That's a must-win game. I'd say you can really only afford to lose about 4 more to 5, maybe 6 or 8. I'd say 6 to 8 more games. Yeah. But yeah, that combine starts today. Scadaboo's going today. D-backs going pretty well. They have... Oh, wow. Wait, no way. Corbin Carroll. Grand slam. Jordan Lawler, 2-run home run. Absolutely smacked the Brewers a couple days ago. They're going on the trending upward because obviously you don't have all the starters playing. But, yeah, D-backs doing pretty well. It's going to be it for this podcast. Hopefully, we become more consistent. If we become more consistent, maybe the Suns become more consistent. Hopefully, you guys have a great Saturday. ASU plays today. Maryland plays today. Go watch both of them. Support the Terps. Tough loss against Michigan State. I was crying in my room after that. But, yeah, hopefully you guys like this podcast. Subscribe. See ya.